And I guess we're live. Yes. Fine.
Yes, we are.
Better find the new scene that we're going to go to, and that's the usual end of. I guess I'll also bring the camera up. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. And that's me making noise on where I'm in trouble now because I can't find it. There we go. I'll mute it. Got it. Found it. Just in time. Change scene to main big display. Is that me? No, that's not me. That's that one. Yeah. Here we go. That's me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Kilroy's World. And I'm here with, oh boy, just realized something. I got to change the camera over there. I'm here with Paul. And we're going to work a little bit today on putting this this Arduino. When I told Moohugs that I'd have this on an image. This Arduino, gonna hook it up to a display. And why do I hear a feedback? Is that because I'm too loud, baby?
I don't hear it.
I kind of heard a little spike back. All right, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here, Paul, because I'm a StreamYard noob. Let's see. I guess, yeah, there we go. Oh, there's two of us. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and that's Mr. Trying to do it the other way. I can't. I was trying to flip it back. Anyway, that's Mr. Paul Corliss there. Paul, you want to say anything? Where can you be found, Paul?
Hey, I can be found on YouTube. I can be found on Instagram. I can be found right here. And you never know. I just pop up about anywhere.
Paul sits in the Simply Win Creation show, and then making it up as we go.
Yeah, making it up as we go with Ryan Ballard, and that's an interesting show, I think.
Yeah, it is. I kind of like the way they bring up the videos and talk about it and look at them and stuff. And then there's technology sometimes too. There's I know lots of 3D printing and making going on. Very, very interesting. I really enjoy watching it. So I want to make sure, because I think, Paul, that I didn't do this still. Did I invite everyone or not? Or, yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there? Okay. All right. So I'm going to, let's see, how can I make you small and me larger, I guess? I thought the chat was going to be here. Let me see if it's picking up the chat. If not, I think I want to make that a little bigger. Man, maybe not. This right here. Let me see.
Gilroy says,
oh, the bot is alive.
hello.
Good. The bot's alive. Yeah. Let me do that. Just to get rid of that big spot that was there. So here's where I got what I have, I should say. And I got to get my bearings here because I was working on this through Twitch with Moohugs, and I don't know where I left off. Actually, I do.
Says, hello, folks.
There's the infamous AF Moohugs. How are you? Just talking about you too. I was at the point of basically hooking up some of these wires. That's not going to work. Let me move this. Give a better camera angle. Put that over there. Get rid of these batteries. How you doing, sis? Let's see. This is that.
AF says, hello, Paul.
Hello, Moohogs.
Sis, did I send you the you want this?
Bro.
You want the direct link?
AF
Do you want to be on the panel?
says, you.
Let me throw her a link. Hold on. I don't remember if I did. No, don't want it there. go up to Facebook and throw it at you there, sis. Oh, and also, let's see.
AF says, sure.
Okay, good. I think this is it, right? Yeah, I think it is. It's not the YouTube one. It doesn't look right though. Can you get into that?
AF says, delay is long.
Delay is long. Well, it's in your Facebook chat. The link it is.
AF says, got it, give me a SE.
Hold on. I'm seeing if anybody else wants to watch or join the panel. Speech chat, Kilroy, StreamYards. What did you say? I got it. Give me an SE. A southeast? You want a southeast? Is that what you want? I saw it and I went, what? Let's see. Let's straighten that up. So I can straighten that up. Boy, these backwards camera movements are something else, Paul.
I need to find the link just to watch the show, not the inside link here.
You want the inside link?
Says,
No, I want the chat link.
Okay. The link to watch the show on YouTube, right, Paul?
Exactly.
And is right there.
Kilroy says,
did you get it?
TPS www.youtube.com. Watch me.
I think I posted it on YouTube. That doesn't work, does it? Hold on a second, Paul. Let me just PM it to you on YouTube. I mean on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah.
There we go. There it is there. Yeah. So if you would do with that as you would.
Because I can't see the chat otherwise.
Okay. Well, I think you can if you go to the right-hand side.
No, it doesn't.
There's a deal that says comments
and
banners
there,
and brands. No?
Well, I'll check in a minute here.
I think, but then it makes it smaller too. So no, that's the watch, sis. That's the actual YouTube link itself. It just takes you right back to YouTube. The same one. Because I'm sitting here watching it on YouTube. That's weird. I've got a message from 5 months ago that says the answer is export the sketch as a DFX and import it into Lightburn, which I think was from one of the prior streams. Interesting. Okay, then let me go ahead. Let's see. How am I doing this? Where am I watching this at? Oh yeah, my StreamYard is right there. Okay, so we were working on this right here, right there. I left off on the, and yeah, you're right. The delay is
AF
long.
says, add me.
You have been added. Welcome, Moohugs. AF, if you'd like to tell us about yourself and where you could be found.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, because I'm. Let's see, edit. I have to edit something here. Hold on.
Okay. Edit away. And if you speak, I'm doing a sound check on you in the meantime. So count to 10. Or not. As we wait for AF, aka Moohugs.
Just go on with the show.
The show must go on. Okay, that's good. I just raised your mic up a little bit. So what I'm doing, and I'm seeing, oh, cool. No, that's the StreamYards. I want to see what the show actually looks like. Let's see. And we're calling it a show now, huh? We're not calling it a stream. It's a stream because
The show.
anyway.
Yes.
Well, for some reason that doesn't come up on that link, Al. But
Really?
I'm not going to worry about it.
Let me
He's not crusher.
That's
let
all
me
right.
let me give it another try. Hold on.
One thing at a time.
Exactly. Hey, Greg, how you doing? I don't know, Paul. I just put it in the message
Okay.
deal.
Got it.
Let's see. Let's do this again. Arduino Sine wave. Where's Paul? I keep seeing Paul wave.
All right.
Yeah, it keeps waving. I guess I keep having different windows open that I'm closing actually. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Facebook again, Paul, and I'll drop the link in there again. You know, it looks kind of funny when I paste it.
Yeah.
Because it looked weird when I pasted it in Moohugs. It looked like kind of, I don't know. She's got some backgrounds in there. Let me try this again.
Says, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dave Hart Acousticize says, hey guys, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Paul. Try it again. It's in your Facebook chat.
Okay.
How you doing, Dave? And good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. So I was at the point over here of figuring out these 3 resistors, and this last one I think was the one I needed to bring over to the ground. And I just need to just basically bring it. Let me scoop this up. I think that's what I need to do. So
Yeah, now I got it.
there we go. Okay, good deal. So I need to take this last pin right here. This one here. And I need to drag it really just back here to ground, which is here, which is there, which goes back to the actual ground over here on the Arduino pin. If you notice right there
Dave Gatton.
is the ground, right
What's
here.
up, Big Al?
Hey, Big Dave, how you doing? Nice to see you here too, man. I'm just trying to make a frequency generator, guys. It'll be a pulse width modulated. I'll settle for a square wave for now. And I've seen some really cool other circuits and stuff that actually allow you to pick and choose between a square wave, triangle wave, sine wave, whatever the wave output.
Says, hi Paul.
So let's throw a ground wire there. And I had a couple of them
Paul's Mess Up
cut.
Workshop says, hey Dave.
let's do that.
Your hands are cold or your keyboard's that messy?
Oh my God. Have the cats been around the keyboard?
Apparently,
Apparently, huh?
I didn't know that.
See, I had an idea there. All right,
So
so let's bring
I'm,
this over to ground.
hold on a second. I am in the process of cleaning, so I'm gonna mute out because I'm gonna be making lots of noise.
Moohugs cleans. There.
Yeah, the Moo Hugs is cleaning, so don't worry about me. I'm still listening to the stream show, whatever
All right.
presentation.
All right.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. It's a little easier to see. If I had a little board to bring it up, that might even be better, wouldn't it? But I don't have a little wedge, so we'll just keep doing this. All right. So I've got all three of these leads here. Doggone it. Now I'm out of the picture. These new cameras, I like them,
Says, hello, Dave D.
but I don't have a way to zoom out. And actually, that might just be here. I might be able to correct this. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Here's the solution, guys. If I need to zoom in, I'll zoom in then and such. And this one, this one's kind of in the way. Let me just make it just a tad smaller. There we go. That way, I can point and stuff, and you still can't see it there. But anyway, so you can see the whole thing here. So, all right. And Paul, I never did get that print going either, which I guess I could, but that'd be a squirrel at the moment. All right, I'm going to have to do it this way. So I'm looking at this going, okay, so I've got my first pin grounded, and I'm looking. My first pin is not grounded, so I'm going to, which way does this go? Yeah, there we go. So my first pin's not grounded on this thing, which is the display. And I'm going to go ahead, or is it? Did I ground it? Is that VSS? No, that's the last. What does it say? Oh, that's the cathode for the LCD or LED, or what is this? An LCD, right? Liquid crystal display. Yeah. It's the backlighting for it. So that's got to go to ground.
It needs to be added again, Al.
Okay.
Says, add me again.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Moohugs cleans. All right. So this one here, again, I take it back. It's the cathode, because this one here is ground, which is the first one. So the first one and the last one get grounded, and this one, which is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and that's actually I want to say RW, which is what, read write. I don't really know what RW is other than that. So this one here, which is VSS, and then the cathode are grounded. So that's that one there, the fifth one over, and that one there. So let me do that. So let's get a little bitty piece of wire, strip it. I'm looking for some black wire that I had over here. Where is my black wire? Well, I guess I'll just cut this. And since I have to go from here to here, it's not going to be a very big piece, so let's cut about that much off. didn't remove anybody by doing that. Yeah, when I looked up, it was the mouse had moved over Muhug's, right over the remove button. So like, one more click and she would have been a goner. All right, so let me make a little. The one leg's a little short right here. I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. So from the first one, because from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, I'm gonna have to relook at that. Let's go from this first one though, right there to ground. Yeah, I'm gonna do it more like a little U here, like a little jumper, because that's what it is. I'm just jumpering that pin over. Yeah, so that right there is now grounded. And I'm concerned because I'm seeing it go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a jumper there. And it looks like I'm going to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take and raise that and bring it over. I'm glad I noticed that, because that meant that would have grounded the sixth
TJ's
pin.
Woodworking Shop.
There's TJ.
Kilroy Odessa Woodworking. My good brother is in the house. C-A-A-A-A-A boy I-I-I-L-O-L.
TJ in the house.
Paul's Messai Workshop says, "Hi TJ."
Oh my God. I just got handed these, and it's like, oh my goodness. Ah. You're welcome. All right. My fingers are red from twisting those magnets apart. All right. So I got it fixed to where it's going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one's grounded also. So we got those grounded done.
Hello, TJ.
And actually, no, I don't have the last one grounded yet. So let's make a jumper for that. I wish I could find my little bunch of black cable that I just had, because it would make cutting so much easier.
Didn't you put it in a box?
And straighten and clean up. Here it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. I stuck it in with the rest of the little pieces of wire. The one that doesn't have it all a colored wire. All right, so let's see. So we're going now from, like I said, from this one to ground, which is the last one, which is the cathode, and it's just going to be another little jumper.
Says, Paul's Messai Workshop. Hey, how are you? I am back on YouTube and I have some new videos too. Okay.
I know
TJ's Woodworking Shop.
TJ's been around forever.
AF, hi, my friend.
Greetings and salutations. This is the greeting here.
Says, nice TJ.
What's your latest video, TJ? All right, let's go cathode to ground. And got to look at this.
TJ's Woodworking Shop.
Cathode to ground.
Yep, and I am back on YouTube.
Yep. So back to ground, or cathode to ground. You realize that once we get all this wired, we're going to have to power it up, and then it'll be what Pieper calls the smoke and sparks part of the show. Okay, so all right, so that ground's done. The fifth ground is fixed. It's also jumpered. It doesn't really matter as long as this pin's grounded.
Yes. I am here, remote TV and chat on phone.
That's Hey, there's Patrick. Welcome, Pat. Remote TV and chat on phone. Yeah, isn't it neat how we can do everything with our phone, man? It blows my mind. All right, got that one grounded, got that one grounded, which actually is a ground, but it's going to it's going to the potentiometer. And that's exactly
Hello, Patrick.
And that's exactly what we want. It's going all the way back here to the ground. And you know what, guys? I want to move this up here because I definitely think over here. There's nothing going on over here. There we go. Little better. So we go. So all these are grounded now. Now let's check. Let's check. The resistor here is coming off of the anode, and it's going back to ground. I'm sorry, power, which is going back to power.
Says, hey AF.
No, the other way around. Let's see. Yeah, so it's going back to power, which is 5 volts on the Arduino, and yes, indeed, it is doing that. As we have 5 volts wired here like this. All right, so let's continue here. That's right. The potentiometer is also wired here to the power. And I'm going over this because I did this yesterday, and I don't really remember where I left off. And in my own mind, I want to make sure that I have everything wired, or else we go into that special segment of the show that has smoke and we don't want that. So resistor off the anode. The second pin also goes to power. So the second pin needs to be jumpered over to power also. So let's make a red pin. And I'm trying to make this as not as spaghetti as it might be, but
Patrick Kennedy says, I have wired up one of those LCD screens before with a gas detector.
What type of gas? Like propane or butane or natural gas or H2S, right?
DJ's Woodworking Shop says, Kilroy S. Odessa Woodworking. I have a small shop now, good size for me. I've been doing small projects for my sister's craft business.
Cool.
Yeah. Says, Argon.
Well, welcome back to YouTube. So number 2 to power. So
Patrick Kennedy says, various gases.
Various. Well, we're trying to put this together. I found a frequency generator. Actually, I just want to make a square wave. That's all I want to do with the Arduino to start with. And I may actually redo the circuit, but I'm going to get a pulse width modulated, let's see, right there, circuit signal like that. That'll be good enough, at least for right now. So
DJ's Woodworking Shop says,
most welcome.
Roy S. Odessa Woodworking.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you, my brother.
All right. So let's take and follow some more on this. Let's see. So we got the resistor. We got the second pin, which is what I just did. I just put it to power. All right, so let's look at the third one down. Oh, that's going to be a data line. Okay, I can leave that one for later. That orange, the yellow one, the same thing. The green one, the same thing. The blue one, the same thing. And then the blue one again, the same thing. Then we got this one grounded, which is the fifth one. The fourth one is going to be another data. line, even though the fourth one is actually, let's see, what is the fourth one? Yeah, it is. It's data. No, it's V0. What do the RS and RW pins? Read write, read send, read. Well, I have to look at that. Unless somebody wants to look up the that DS. What did I say? DS? RS. Yeah, RS. All right. So the RS signal is going over to pin 8. And then the third one is going to the third leg of the potentiometer, and it is. The third one is going to the third leg of the potentiometer. The second one, it has power. So we've got power. Okay, so other than the data lines,
it's register select, Al.
Register select. Okay, so what's register? Or what's register write? So this one, this 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth pin selects the register, and then the fifth pin is register write.
Yep. Oh, it's read write.
It's read write. Okay.
Yep.
So, okay. What about the sixth one, which is E?
E is the enable.
Enable, so that makes
enable bit tells the LCD when it should read the data lines.
Okay, so it's kind of like an interrupt or something like that. But yeah, the enable, and then of course you got data line 0, data line 1, data line 2, data line 3, data line 4, data line 5, data line 6, data line 7, and then the anode and the cathode, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty certain about those because it does read eight data lines, and that would make sense that there's 0 to 7, and that's exactly what's there, 0 to 7.
Says maybe it don't.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, thank you for the encouragement, AF. All right, let me move this out of the way.
I'm glad to participate.
Oh, exactly. That's why we got you here.
I was just going to say it's got to be tough when the instructions are upside down and backwards,
right?
From what the different pieces are.
Yeah, and it is, but I guess I could do this. Is that what you're saying, Paul?
Well, no, it's up to you. I just
and actually
using trying to do it upside down and backwards.
Actually, that is what it is. And you can actually see the data lines, right, and stuff. Well, maybe not, but see, now it's upside down. So maybe I should just take the whole thing. I don't have a problem with it being upside down. How's that?
Hey. Okay.
Now is it upside down, Paul?
No, not to me. Looks right side up.
But now they're both synced up where they need to be. This is actually their Arduino, and then that's the okay. So it looks like
looks okay.
It looks like all that I have to do now, other than the data lines, and I'm doing this for a reason, is to do the push buttons. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do the push buttons on this right here, since it's there, and I'll put my push buttons down. Ooh, I hear, I think little reds here. I'll put my push buttons down, and let's see if I can just get them. Let's see, like this. I just straddle them right there, and then I'll be able to push on them. Oh, poor Bella. I don't know if you guys can hear Bella, but she's coughing. She's got an enlarged heart and a collapsed trachea.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how'd she do that?
Well, she's just it's inherent, I believe, and a lot of Poms have that issue. She sounds like a little horn in there. I mean, it's horrible. We've been giving her medicine and stuff, taking her to the vet. Yeah. And the enlarged heart's not good either. So, all right. So we have our 3 little switches there. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put these resistors that I can't remember exactly the specs on them, but I've got them here. Or do I? I could have sworn I had them. All right, let me look at the data sheet and let me find this. This PC. I saved it under Arduino because it makes sense, doesn't it? If I'm working on an Arduino project.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let me share this. Let's go to make display and find it. Arduino. There we go. And Paul, there's the lid you sent me right there. I think I had put it in one of these subfolders is what I did. I think it was in one of those, but maybe I need to go look for it because I'm thinking I really don't have the specs in here. So means I have to find it on YouTube. Or did I save it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So that right there is on GitHub. Let me go back to the beginning of this. Release packages. See, I got here from another website. Hey, Billy.
Al Dave.
Hello. I gotta find it actually. Let me go my search. Sync is on. Relaunch to update. What? I don't know.
AF.
Let's see.
Says, hello, Billy.
Arduino Sine. Let me just go to history and look around a little bit. Yeah, guys, I spent about 3 hours trying to renew my my ham license, and I finally got it renewed. Let's do this. Arduino. Let me look at this one. Yeah, I think this one will. Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. So I need 3 10K ohm resistors, and for some reason I thought I had 3 of them sitting here.
Billy Bird, the Messy Studio, says, AF.
I think those are them. I don't know. It doesn't look right. The colors don't. The bands don't look right at all. If not, I'll just go get some. I'm sure I have some. In fact, I'll probably have some in here. All right, so we go back to desktop big guys. All right, so I think these are them, but I don't know. Let me go ahead and set this thing
AF
to
says,
ohms,
I am Hugs.
and
Stock Crusher says,
we're good there.
Hey Billy.
Guys, I hope you're having, and
Billy
ladies,
Bird, the Messy Studio
I hope you're having
says, for Big Good Al.
a great
Billy Bird, the
Sunday
Messy
afternoon.
Studio says, Greg.
Yeah, that's 9.96K, guys. Look, 10K ohms.
Royce of Even.
There it is. There it is. So yeah, so these are 10Ks. It says 9.99K ohms, so we are good. All right, so that's them right there. Let's turn this back off. And I'm just going to place them off of one of the legs, and let's see. It looks like they're going to ground, so I'm just going to place them to ground. But before I do that, I'm going to have to bring the ground over from this side over to there. But let's pretend that I've got the ground set up already over there. So let me just go ahead and trim this off. And I never really have done it like that where I cut these, but I saw somebody doing it that I follow, and it makes so much sense because especially as long as I keep these resistors, the tape the glue will mess it up, and it'll bad connection and stuff. So all right, so I'm just going to go from the right leg like that up on these and over, and we'll just pretend that we have this rail grounded there on all of these. So let's do that. Make sure that I'm getting it in there. And then this last one, or there we go. All right, there we go. So those are all on this side and grounded. Let's go ahead and make the ground before I forget. First thing I'm going to need is to bring a wire from this side to this side, and then I have to jumper this over here. So is that going to make it? Yeah, that'll probably be good enough there. In fact, let's just bring it over on this side. Let's see. And I'm gonna cut this thing pretty much to length, which is right there, and then I'll fold it over.
DIYs.
Hello, Robin.
Says, hi all.
Whoa, what was that?
Billy Bird, the Messy Studio
Whoa.
says, why do you need a sine wave generator, Al?
Oh,
Robin's buys and DIYs.
so I can, well,
Billy. Billy Bird, the Messy Studio says, Robin, AF.
everyone's making signs, and I figured that I'd make a sine wave generator also.
Hi, Paul.
That's pretty
Oh my
good.
God, Robin.
Says, hi, Robin. Robin's buys and DIYs. Says, hi, AF. Robin's buys and DIYs. Says, hello, guest.
Oh my God.
AF says, I am Mohugs or Link.
I am Moo.
Billy Bird, the Messy Studio says, that was pretty bad.
I know. All right. I didn't make it quite right, but I'm not a wiring Nazi. We'll just do that. Yeah, I am. That needs to go over to there. Nope, needs to go to there. See, that's just sticking up, guys. That's just plain sloppy. Okay. Let's do this. Let's cut that much off, and let's get rid of just a little more of this.
Now it won't reach.
Right. Exactly, Paul. Exactly. Yeah. I say I'm not going to do it, and I do it, right? Pardon me, guys. Look at that, Paul. Look at that. See, that's how it should look. Oh, yeah, that's how it should look. Now, the thing that I'm having an issue with, and it's not really so much an issue, is this side of the rail. And of course, this is the positive rail, right? But this side to this side, there's no continuity between this side and this side. So I have to physically put on the negative side a jumper between here and here. And I need to take this jumper that's going to pin 1 and move it. Whoop, didn't quite mean that, but anyway.
Robbins buys and DIYs. Says, Paul, can you put a FS channel link PLS?
Do you want the inside chat or the outside? Oh, I see what. Never mind. Let's see who's dinging.
Billy Bird, the Messy Studio. Says, Paul.
I'm inviting Jim Bashir's, who has a workshop confession and a sprained thumb, to come on and tell us about it.
Ooh. What was that? Heard something else. It's hard to keep up with all the dings and communications and stuff, guys.
Yeah. All right, back to this. Huh?
Robin, what channel link do you want?
Billy Bird, the Messy Studio. Says, not Jim B. LOL.
Yeah, Jim B. Jim Beam. Is that going to make a good jumper? Is that long enough, Paul? Is that going to go in there enough? I think it will, but I'm going to go ahead and trim this other leg off too, so I can make that jump, so that I can basically jump across now. Maybe. All right, Mr. Needle Nose, it's your time to be used. And I guess I'll stab it in, and then I'll push it down. I probably should have done this right off the bat, but here we go. All right. So now I've jumped the whole negative rail all the way over to the other side, and this side is the same continuity now as this negative rail. So, and I also took the number 1 pin and moved it over to this ground on this side of the rail. I could have moved it over there, but I just chose to move it over here, just basically screw it this way. It was a little bit easier, less congested, I guess. So now Now all these resistors are grounded because this rail here goes over this ground rail, which in turn goes over to this ground rail. So everything's negative now. And then of course it comes over here to the ground here. So that's where we're getting this ground stuff at. So that comes over to here, like I said. And then that's where we're going to take, that's where we're going to pick off. We're basically going to pick off the signal from this purple pin right there, from pin 6 and the ground, which will be this ground here, same ground. So now the only thing else that I've got to do is bring power to the other side of these pins, and then take these 3 wires and put them to the digital PMW, the pulse width modulated pins here. So we'll leave those, and we still have to do the 8 data lines too. So that's kind of where we're at there. And why is a remove again over MooHugs for some reason? Don't want to do that. MooHugs cleans. I like that. MooHugs got a new house. Well, a new house to her, and I'm going to be visiting her this summer, maybe. God willing, and the creek don't rise.
If you like cleaning that much, if you're ever in Michigan, just give us a holler. And
Hey, I gotta have my own germs in the new house, you know? It's like, I don't know who's been here.
Right? I don't blame you at all.
Plus, wait, before you talk.
No, go ahead.
So all of you, since he's gonna come and visit, you all need to give him a project to do so that he can stream while he's here. So think about that. You got about 5 weeks to come up with something.
he could clean.
No, negative.
Studio says, or in San Antonio.
Billy, I'm going to Lakeland. Is where I'll be. If I ever go to San Antonio, though, I'll definitely look you up. Hey, look, this fell off.
Says, I like San Antonio. Robbins buys DIYs. Says, you could teach him to clean.
Oh boy!
If he hasn't learned to clean all the years that he's been married, I, as his sister, am not going to teach him to clean.
You know,
it's not happening.
I heard the messy studio. Says, I was telling her out.
Okay.
Well, don't let him fix your car.
Oh yeah, I got you.
That's a disaster.
Hey guys, I have to say this. It's a matter of choice and not aptitude. Okay, let me just say it that way. And I'll make the example of when I was in the Air Force. I guarantee you, there was none of this choice. It was all, you will clean this. Honestly and truly, I enjoyed spending the whole weekend cleaning my room, or even the day, because boy, the next day it was nice and shiny and everything was, and this is Lubbock, Texas, which the first day I woke up, there was orange dust on the windowsill. Okay. So it gets dusty.
Yeah.
It gets dusty.
Says, that was your job to clean.
Yeah. It was, well, actually the job was really avionics, but the rooms we had to always clean our own rooms and stuff. We didn't have maid service. Oh my God. But there was a couple of times where I took the rug out of the room. I stripped and buffed the tile floor. Okay. Cleaned everything. I mean, just detailed everything.
Says,
and
Moo is looking like who are you and what have you done with my brother?
Right. All right, so I'm going to take all these and bring them to the red rail or the positive rail, and then I'll bring the positive rail over here. I'll probably bring it on this side. Just put it over here. Oh, and you know what? I have to do the same thing with this positive rail. I have to jump it also. So I'll have to move this. So I'm going to make a little bitty jumper for here, and a little bit longer jumper here, and there, and then another one. Yeah, I'll bring it from there to there. It'll look better probably. So let me get some red wires. And see, I've got a few of these already done. It's just that we didn't have any black. And I think that'll actually sit really nicely across there. So let's do that. So what is everybody doing this weekend?
You know that puzzle I showed you last night on Russ's show? The hand?
Don't remember, but
I got all these pieces that I cut out on my laser.
show us, Paul. I just soloed you.
And I have
Laser.
Where's it at here? There's all the parts.
I messed up. Sorry. There you go.
There's all the parts.
And what is that going to be?
It's going to be a hand that when you turn the crank, it goes like that.
I turned some more crochet hooks.
But the problem is I don't have any instructions.
Where'd you get it? Thingiverse?
No, I got it in a package of projects.
AF.
I got you.
Says,
And
Paul, that is cool.
I just have to figure out how it goes together.
Sometimes that's half the fun, but yeah, it'd be nice if you had the instructions or you know, yeah.
Or at least a blow up picture of it.
AF.
Hey Henry, how you doing?
That is awesome. I love to crochet.
If you want to show us, the link is in the. I'm assuming you're in the group, right?
You can take me off full screen now if you want.
In John's group. Oh yeah, that's right, Paul. Love to see it, Henry. All right, I made this a little shorter.
Says, great. Dave Gatton says, come on, Paul, there is probably
right?
Yeah.
875 possible
right?
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, I don't know how.
Well, it's just a matter of clicking the link, and I guess it'll ask you to set up a, and have a camera.
Messai Workshop says, you are absolutely right, Dave.
Right. And Dave, you're more than welcome on the panel too if you'd like to have a little slot there on the right.
In fact, he can take my spot because I got to get going.
Okay, well, no problem there, but
talk to everybody later.
Let me know, Dave, and I'll drop you the link.
Good seeing everybody.
Paul, thank you for showing up. Live long and prosper. All right.
All righty. See ya, Moo hugs. See ya.
Says,
have fun cleaning.
It's got to make a phone call, BRB.
All right. So these, see these. Moo Hugs mutes her microphone with a cleaning cloth. That must be. Huh? So I have to make 3 little jumpers now that are about this size, about a third of that, right?
AF says, sticky note.
A sticky note. There you go. A sticky note. All right. There we go. A sticky note. All right. Is that going to work out well? Actually, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. So let me make.
Henry scroll saw works.
Let me make.
Says, I can barely turn on my phone.
Okay. Understood. No worries. No worries. No pressure. No. The fact you're here is what's important. How's that? Thank you for being here. All right, there's another one. This one's a little longer, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it some more because I think that one's a little longer as it is. There we go. There's two. How many did I say I needed? I need three. So I'll cut one out from this. Ding. Oh, that I see him. You just sent it to me, right? Tell you what, let me see. Yes, that'll work. Hold on, let me find it on Facebook. Where did you send it? You just sent it to me, right? Yeah. There we go. I got him. Let me yeah. Yes. All right, let me show my main display. Here's what Larry did. Cool. Hey, those are nice, man. I like that. I know there's some. Well, heck, the group, right? I mean, John's crocheting, and there's a couple of other people that I know that also crochet. Let me show you. Let me see the other one. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there we go.
Henry scroll saw
Cool.
works.
Very cool.
Says, it's 4 different ones.
Oh, it is. Okay. Very nice. I like that. I've got a little MIDI lathe, I guess. Oh, and I need to cut this, don't I? And I've done engines and stuff.
Henry scroll saw works. Says, these I just got through with.
I did this on the lathe. You can see where it's kind of broken up right there, but overall, I was able to get the right shape. That right there took me some, by the way. I really like the lathe, but the lathe doesn't really like me. So we just kind of
Henry scroll
only when I need to.
Says, cool.
Well, and it's an application. That shuttle was part of I can't remember the year, but it was a pallet scroll saw. Was it a scroll saw or was it a pallet? No, it was a pallet. 2018. But anyway, point being is it's all pallet wood, and It was a lot of fun. I used the scroll saw on part of it. I used the bandsaw. No, the scroll saw on most all of it. And then the lathe for the nacelles. All right. So I think here's our third one, and they're all about the same size, give or take. So I'm going to just bend the resistors down a little bit so I can go from positive rail to this pin right here, and I may just use the needle nose to do this also.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says,
There we go.
I have an Arduino board but don't know what to do with it. LOL. I thought about building a pyrography box for wood burning.
Yeah, why not? It's just a matter of following the lines, as I like to put it, which is all we're doing right now. I didn't design this. I didn't program it. The program is there somewhere. Well, the maker that did it uploaded it. I'll tell you what, we may have some pyrography if I don't wire it up right, or it might just not work. You know, one of the two, right? So there we go. All right. So now I've got power. Well, let's do the third one. I've got power coming up from that switch. Oops. All right.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, one of the last kids my dad got me before he passed.
Yeah. And which Larry? Oh, the Arduino board. Well, I mean, if you have it, just I guess read the directions and do it, you know, one wire at a time. I mean, that's all I'm doing. I'm just looking at it and going, you know, from this side of the switch, I'm going to go to red, which is 5 volts. Well, I know that's my 5-volt rail.
Henry
Yeah,
Scroll Saw Works.
so I'm going up that way.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Robbins Buys and DIYs says, hi Larry. Henry Scroll Saw Works says, there is no direction.
Oh. You can't even Google it and find directions for it? Or even something, you know, near, close, or what, you know?
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, hey Robin.
All right. So those three are now complete.
JJE.
Hey, Jim.
Hello.
Hello, Jim.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, I don't know.
Well, the reason I say that is because I've got some little projects here and there, and sometimes I lose the directions, and on the board or somewhere there's some number, you know, and I'll just look the number by itself, and boom, there's the instructions, or you know, there's the whatever, you know, operating instructions or what have not. But yeah, and I'm not really certain exactly which one or what you have. So, all right, so I do need.
Says, hello, Robin.
I do need to take and move this power. I'm going to move it down to here because that's where it's going into the Arduino, right? Basically, or I could move it, down. Yeah, I'll do that, or I'll move it down to this rail.
Hi, Larry.
So that the power and the ground, both of these are on on this rail on this side. So now what I've got to do is I've got to jump from here to here. So let me see. I got this one. I bet that'll make a good jumper right there. When these get really small like this, sometimes I'll grab them with my fingers and then poke myself, right? So when I do it this way, then I can cut it to size. That's the size, and I think I went too small on it.
Billy Bird, the messy studio.
And then strip it.
Says, Jim.
Maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then I have a little piece like that.
Hi, Billy.
That I can in turn just bend down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do that right there. Make it a little jumper.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, your kit is bigger than mine, lots of diodes and a small power supply.
Oh, but by all means, yes, yes. All right, and I'm going to jump that right there, right at this point here. Let's see if I can do that. So I'll show you something here as soon as I get this put in place. Maybe. There we go. Push it down. All right. So now that's jumped over across, and actually that's a really good. It's a really good jump because it's completely on the breadboard, and it just jumps right across. Whereas this one sticks up a little bit. Could be worse. Could be like this one here. All right. So now we have our power coming from the Arduino over to here, going over to the other side, and that's what it's doing. The power is going. The power is coming from the 5 volts here, going to the switches, all 3 of them, and then the power is also going to the resistor. The power is going to the resistor here, which is going over to the second pin.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, my breadboard is about the same size.
And the power is also going to this second pin too. Make sure that's second pin, yeah. So there we go. And then there's a jump from the second pin. Ooh. What is... No, that's the... Ooh, that is... Ooh, the power is going to the wrong pin right here. That power needs to jump over the second pin, not the first one. And I'm going to make this a little smaller, maybe.
JJ says,
No, I just do it this
now
way.
what will this thing going to do when you are done?
It will generate a frequency. It will generate a square wave frequency. It'll generate a pulse width modulated frequency that looks like this, or waveform that looks like this. It'll be pulse width modulated out at these 2 points here. Excuse me. The reason is, okay, and I'll just go over to it, is I've got another kit that I'm working on that I'm at an actual dead stop. Let's see if I can oh yeah. So, and I need to populate it more, but at this point I need to take a measurement of basically what it's doing, and really and truly I need to check it on the oscilloscope is what I have to do. But there's the oscilloscope I need some form of reference to make sure the oscilloscope is working. I've got several oscilloscopes that I have. I've got one that's working, but the ones that are not working or that I don't know the condition of, those are the ones that I'm wanting to use this for, so I have a reference that I can check. And if I need to, work on those, I will, but I'd rather not, to be honest. There is a little box that I've got. I'm going to try to find it. Yeah, here it is. There's a little kit that I got a while back. And that little kit has a bunch of different surface-mounted resistors. Those are going to be fun, to be honest with you. Those right there. But this right here is actually a radio. See? It's a ham radio that will, once I get the kit done. But anyway, it just, and I'm sure I'll have to tune it somehow with the oscilloscope to whatever tuning I need to do to it. But this is like a beginning to figure out those other oscilloscopes that I have, what the condition of those are. So there's also another kit like this or diagram that actually has, instead of it being an incremental frequency shift, which is what these buttons are for, it actually has a scale that you can set and a little case and stuff. But that's not what I'm building right now. That's what I saw while I was looking around. All right, so let's take a peek at this, and I'm probably going to need to take a quick break here. Let's see, what time is it, guys? Try to find this here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, let me take a quick break, and I'll be right back, guys. Because well, I don't need to go into details, do I? Where's my be right back? Here we go. Be right back. Okay. Let's turn the be right back off. Be right back off. Maybe. May be right back. There we go. All right, and since Moo Hugs isn't here, well, she is, but she's cleaning and we can't see nothing. I'm going to just go ahead and solo out on me. I have the power. Sis, let me know when you're back. So I know we needed the data lines. Let's take a look at this. All right, so we needed all these data lines here. Haven't done those. We haven't done these three. So let's do these three here on the switches, since we're working on the switches. So we gave it all power. Now we're gonna do the signal lines that are going to go back to the digital pulse width modulated side, which is, where is it? Which is, oh, I'm sorry, it's all over there. I thought we were looking at the analog stuff. I don't know why I thought that, but anyway, yeah. So these here now on this side, yeah, these here I'm gonna pull one of each of these off.
Henry scrolls up.
And we're going to go to.
I sent a picture of my kit. It's for a 3D printer.
See what? I'll look here in a sec. But you bet, man. So it'll go into 7, 4, and 2. Okay. So I'll need wires 7, 4, and 2. Since they're just big old long lines, right? Let's see, 7 is the red one here. No, that's 2. That's 2. So 2. Okay, and that one's going to go to this one here. That'll probably be good. And then let me do these 3, Henry, and I'll check that out. And then the second one is like a light brown. I'm going to use a yellow. It doesn't really matter. And that one's going to go on 4, which 4 is right here. And then 4 goes over to the second one over here. All right. And then the last one is gray. I'm just going to use a white wire. And I'm going to go from 7 to that on the switch. And let's see. Yeah, and 7 is right here. Right? Yeah, 7 is right there, and it goes to this side on the switch. All right, so the whole switch area is now set up and should run. Let me go ahead and check it out. All right, let's go back over here. Go to machines. I need to go to desktop. Main display. Yeah, cool. Man, that's a lot of resistors. Yeah, you definitely need instructions for that, right? And then you got to take it from the breadboard to the to the proto board or to a circuit board, so it all stays together, right? So the little module right here looks like there's a power outlet on it. Let's see if I can zoom in. Let's see something. Yeah, that's not any better, is it? Yeah. Let me see if I can zoom in this way. It won't be as bad, I guess. So this little module here, it looks like it has a power outlet on it. What does that say right there? Or better yet, Henry, what does it say? Or Larry? Which is it, Henry or Larry? Anyway, and I probably should know, man. I'm sorry.
Henry scroll saw works. Says it has an outlet.
Okay, it has an outlet. Is there any writing at all on that little board? Because I mean that right there is trying to see. There's something there, but I can't really see it. And then of course I don't know what's in here either, other than I see some potentiometers, and I don't know what else I see other than a bunch of resistors, a bunch of pins. Are there boards in here, Henry? Larry? All right, let's go back to big desktop. All right, now, hey.
Henry scroll saw works. Says no.
Okay. Yeah, see, that makes it really tough, man. All right. So let's see. So seriously, though, now what I need to do is get all those data lines and wire them up over here.
Robin's
So
Wise and DIYs. Says hi JJ.
So
Robin's
let's
Wise and DIYs.
do this.
Says BRB you guys.
Okay, Robin.
Robin's Buys and DIYs.
Thank you.
Says in a while.
in two sentences too. No worries, Robin. Thank you. Thank you for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. Data lines, guys. Data lines. So
Henry scroll saw works. Says just numbers on the board and has a USB hookup.
just numbers on the
Billy
board.
Bird, the Messy Studio. Says where you going?
Take a good photo of it, Henry, and PM me that. I just can't see it really well from the image, what's on there, but anyway, since I mean I could go over here and try to figure this out over here, but my real thing is I know I just set up these wires here on the Arduino going to the switches. This here is what I need to make sure that I have set up now. Basically, I have three things, and this first one here, three things. I have 7 things, or 7 wires plugged in here. So I know I have the ground, which is this one. It's already going to the ground over there. And then this one here, number 8, goes to 4. Number 8 goes to pin 4. So that's good. Let's see what you sent. You go up there and look. All right. Wait a second. HJ Garden 7-in-1. Let me display that. So HJ Garden. Let me type that in somewhere too. Let's see. I'm going to do the number first, just for the sake of it. X000-1Q RE08Z. Okay, let's see what that comes up with. Shop accessories, See Good Tie, Premium Audio, Energy Star Electronics, NVIDIA. I wonder what Energy Star Electronics, ODP Business Solutions, what that shows. No, that shows, that showed this when I brought it up. Okay, so that's not anything. Shop accessories, Video Bryant multi-purpose furnace, Lenovo. That definitely didn't come up with anything. But I'm going to put in there High Garden. Let's see what else you sent. You know, I'll zoom in on that in a second, because right now what I'm looking at is the name. I'm going to try to put the name in, see if, and I guess that's HJ Garden. Let's try HJ Garden for now, and that does say garden, yeah, right? Let's do HJ Garden. No. Yeah, what I got was these cord cable grommets. Yeah, so I just got the grommets. All right. I'm gonna type now. Let's see. I guess I could do it here. Can I? When I type,
Henry scroll saw works.
7
Says yes.
in 1. I guess that's CO ... Arduino, comma 3D. Let's see what that brings up. Automatic water gardener? No. Did you mean X01? Let's see. X001 1QRE 08Z. Yeah, 08Z. What did I spell garden wrong? What's the matter with garden? Garden in 1. Well, let's try that. Let's see what that comes up with. Nothing. Smart garden guidance. Oh, designing a 3D printed enclosure. No, but it doesn't have any of this other stuff. Control a 3D printer hot end with an Arduino. Now, see, it looks like that kit is something to do with controlling the Arduino, right? The hot end. But you were saying it was like for pyrography, right? Use temperature, value of hot end of 3D printer, hot end thermistor, need voltage divider. I wonder. Let's look at this. No, it's a hot end. That's one of the new Arduinos, by the way. They have a little display on them, as you can see. And I believe it also has a wireless module to connect it wirelessly, which is really cool. Right there. Yeah, I don't think this is it, guys. Although
Henry scroll saw works. Says that's what I want to do with it, not what is for.
Right. Yeah. Well, you'll definitely need some type of schematic to put it together. I mean, I don't know. What else is it? Because see, that's really all the hot end does is it. See, all you should need to do is control the temperature of it to control the hot end, and you're getting feedback from the temperature from the thermistor, so that makes sense.
Henry scroll saw works. Says I was just curious.
Yeah. Well, it was worth looking into. I mean, I think. All right, let me go back to this, and now let's see if, because I know you sent another one. Yeah, and what you sent was this. But yeah, this doesn't really have anything to. Man, look at all those resistors. I don't get why so many resistors, though.
Henry's scroll saw works. Says, I didn't mean to distract you.
No worries. It's my squirrel moment. But yeah, see, I don't even see, unless this is the controller board over here, right? But I don't even see why so many resistors. Anyway, I'm looking at it. You're not. I was just looking at the last photo. All right, let's go over here. You get back off of here. Okay, let me get out of here. Let's go back. I'm losing where I'm at. I got so many things open. So I just closed what I wanted. So then let's concentrate on these data lines. Let me see if I have any other wire or cable that's orange. Orange is going to be from there. So no, I do have an orange wire, but it's not long enough.
Henry's scroll saw
So we'll just use these.
Says, I like electronics but don't have teacher. LOL. I'm ham operator too.
Yeah, I just renewed my my technician's license yesterday. It was about to expire after 10 years. 10 years and 2 years, right? 12 years. That'll be in July. So I paid my $35, and I really want to work on my general. And there's another YouTuber that's been chatting to me about it, and maybe we'll get together, and you're more than welcome to join us at I don't know what we're going to do or if we're going to do anything, but I need to work on my general. If I had
works. Says, mine is KT5HFR.
Mine is KF5RFG. And I had it around here somewhere. Scrolled out. I don't know where it's at. It's probably out in the shop like everything else. Kilo Foxtrot 5 Romeo Foxtrot Golf. All right. So this first one, we're going to do red instead of yellow. It's going to go from pin 13. And I want to make sure that this is pin 13 as I flip it over. It is pin 13. I'm going to go from pin 13 all the way over to the third one out, which is D7 on mine, the data line 7.
Scroll saw works.
There we go.
Says, I don't have radio except handheld.
I've got a talkie, but I don't think I have anything that I might have a 400 megahertz, I believe, a talkie. I think I haven't used it in such a long time. I don't remember. All right, so there's yellow to 7. So 12 is going to go to 6, and I'm going to look at this on the actual drawing or JPEG. So this one's going to go to 6. All right, let's go green. Since I do have a green, try to stick to the colors if I can, right? So this one's going to go from 11 to over here. Yeah, and this is why I left this to the last. I probably should have also done those other 3, or did I?
Says,
yeah, I did do them.
I have 2 beat bongs from Amundsen.
Guess I don't have the chat in here. What I did. Docs, stats, screen, sources, audio, controls, view. Seamless mode stars. Edit. That's weird. Tools. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, those are the ones that is the menu in Chinese, or does it go back and forth? Okay, 10 is light blue, so we'll use a blue. And the next one will be blue too. So
Henry scroll.
yeah, Chinese. Yes.
Chinese.
Yes. All right, I'm going to use a black right now to go from 10 over to, oh, look, 10 goes over to that pin right there. Let me look at
Henry
the image
saw
on
words.
this end.
Says. But like most other things, it's on YT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And that's a good thing too, isn't it? So where is, well, I just opened another one up. What the heck? What is this? What did I just open up? Oh, I just opened Fusion up. Duh. My Fusion icon is just a white piece of paper. That's not good. I got to wait for it to load up. Come on, load up, Fusion, so I can shut you back down. Yeah. All right, let's exit out. Says I got a job going, but it'll shut down. All right, so we went from this one over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over to 6, which 6 is D0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 is E, or enable, is what Paul said, I believe it was. So there we go. So 6 is on enable. So the thing is when you get a high on 6, it will enable the screen write. That's what I'm sticking to. All right. So then the last one is 8, and I've already got it going to ground to pin 4. And it's going to pin 4. So 9 I have to put, that's 10. 10 is black.
Henry scrolls.
10 is black, and it's going over to TO.
I'm going to have to talk to a friend, see if he could teach me. Last time I built something, I threw a breaker.
Well, that's what breakers are for. All right, this is miswire. This needs to go over to DO. That's the data line 0. And then the last one goes over to 4, which is going to be the blue one. And I think we're about to see if we're going to throw a circuit breaker or not. So this one goes to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Ironically, no. That blue one goes to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it on 4. Let's put it on 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of the way. Is that 6? Is that 6? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not. 1 over. All right, that's 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're good to go on that. All right. I think, guys, we're pretty much set here. Let me do this, though. Let me do this. Let me bring up the one I have on this end that I know I can see. Which I think is what I was going to do a second ago. Let's see. Arduino. Let me change scenes over so you can see what I'm doing. Arduino. There we go, Arduino. Sine wave diagram. All right. Here it is. So I clicked it twice. So here's what we're doing. This is what's going on. So I'm just going to start from the bottom, looking at the different pins. So I have, well, amazingly, there's only 2 lines, and I think I missed one somehow at the bottom. Let me see if I can. I've got my laser there. Don't really want it. I do want to bring in a camera. Let's see. I can find the desktop cam. I'm probably going to have to add it. I hear Bella. Camera image selection.
Henry Scroll Saw Works says, I hope I didn't run everyone off.
Nah. Everyone's either lurking or doing stuff. And it's, if anybody, it's me that ran them off, right? Because I bored them to death. Desktop cam. I'm trying to find. Let me find the desktop cam so we can see it. Let me switch my scene over. Go back up to the top. That one. Let me find this one. Well, I guess. Okay, that one is Razor 2. All right, so let me go back over to the scene where I was there. Let me add Razor 2. Oh, no, not a new scene. Let me add Razor 2, which is a video capture. Add an existing, and it was Razor 2 that I've got working. So let me find Razor 2. Let me add Razor 2. You can see me pointing this stuff. I guess right there was good, right? Bella, I hear Bella barking in there. All right, so here's what we got. We got on this side, we've got both red and black. Now the red's going where it needs to. We've checked it, but I need a black, and that black goes. Oh, interesting. I thought I had brought them over. You know, I did. Didn't I? No, I never did. Oh, no. I know what I need to do. I just need to plug in a black cable. Let's use this one. I think my dog wants out. I'm going to have to get up here real quick, guys. Give me a second. Let me plug this in, and then, so this is going to go from the ground, which is right there, and it moved over to this ground, and then we go to ground here. And let me go let Bella out. Excuse me. have to wait for Nana. Nana? I think she wants food. Again? Okay, you're not time for you to eat. No. All right. Yeah, she wasn't wanting to go out. She was wanting to eat. Amazing, huh? All right, so I got these two. For sure we're good there, okay? I think that's the only thing we need. I'll double check. I've got black here going to ground also. Which is, let's move it over here, which is this black here going over to there. So that black is going to there, which in turn is going to the number 1 also. Wow, we've got 2 grounds going over there? We have 2 grounds, huh? Is that the way it does it? It takes a ground from there, goes to there. Interesting. I'm sure both of these grounds are the same, and then the ground over here. So that's good. I don't know, but I think I'm ready to power this up. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty certain this is, and I'm bending these out of the way because I'm going to have to press these buttons here. Get the spaghetti out of the way. And I'm trying to just squash these down to where they'll stay down, like that. All right, so I'll be able to get in here and hopefully press these buttons. Well, it's the time to see the smoke or the time to see if it works, one of the two. And I'm pretty certain everything should be right because I've walked it through a couple of times each time as I was doing it. But I did miss that ground, didn't I? But there was still a ground, so I don't think it would have mattered with this one off anyway. So, but now we got it. Again, we got a ground from both sides. So,
JJE.
All right.
Says, back everything up first, LOL.
Well, there really isn't anything to back up JJE. So what I do, though, have to get is a power cable. No, that's not power cable. What I just dropped isn't a power cable either. So let me see. And this, because this has got a USB power cable, and I'm going to need that for sure.
Henry Scroll Saw Works. Says, hey JJE.
So let me find a USB power cable real quick.
JJE says, Larry.
And I'm trying not to have to go outside, but it looks like I am going to have to go outside and get it out of the shop. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get a USB cable from the shop. Okay. I got a USB cable, and I also have. Let me move this over here. I also have the oscilloscope
Henry Scroll Saw works.
to measure this.
Al, I go by either or Henry or Larry. Larry is short for Lawrence. I wish the old Radio Shack was still around.
Yeah, I hear you. We've been buying stuff from Mauser and from there's another one and stuff. But what I'm saying is I have. How come that didn't work? Oh, because I don't have that camera on. Duh.
Henry Scroll Saw works. Says. Yes, my dad used them.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I just brought in also. I'm being all positive that this is going to work, guys. But there's our USB cable. I've got to get some water here. Excuse me. Well, I'm scared that it'll go up in flames. Excuse me. But I guess if you're going to see it go up in flames, what better view than the desktop view, right? So let's see. And of course, if I go off, the air, you'll know that it's because I blew a breaker or something. So get that through there enough to where I can do that. Make it to where it routes around this side so that it doesn't pull down. All right. There's no power on this yet. And there we go. All right. Now, the Arduino will definitely come to life. Now, whether it stays alive or not is a different story. So here we go. Like I said, I'll come back if it throws a breaker. There we go. Oh. Of course, I don't see anything. But the point is I don't have a program in here yet, so I haven't done anything with anything over there. So let me switch to main display, and let me find the code, the sketch as it's called. And the sketch is let me leave that there. I need to come over here. Duh. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so this will bring it up in the Arduino IDE. Man, this keeps going off. Well, I guess it's 4 o'clock. That's why people are streaming, on the hour. All right, here we go. So let's just go over the code a little bit, just to do it right. So this includes the library called timer1.h, right? It brings it in, and one called liquid crystal, because those are the routines to do the stuff that's needed to control the crystal, or the liquid crystal, the LCD. This right here defines where the LCD is, and those are the pins or the data lines that it's going to use, or the pins. I'm not really certain exactly what the pins are, other than than the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But just to see 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is what was going to the data lines at the one. I'm trying to show you, but it's not even showing you. But anyway, the data lines is what those are. Unsigned long, time is 1,000. I guess this is, for 1,000 hertz. Meander and pulse. Not certain. Anyway, byte. This is defining these variables right here, or I guess they can be variables, right? This is an integer also. It's a variable for drive 0 and drive 1. Then this is the actual setting up of the pins. Pin 6, 7, 4, and 2 are set. I'm sorry, pin 6 is set as an output, and then pins 7, 4, and 2 are set as inputs. This tells the LCD which one it is, and in this case it's 16 by 2, establishing, I guess, an array for that. I don't know. That's I'm guessing. So pin 6 is an output on the Arduino. Pin 6 is going to really? I don't see it connected to anything unless I'm not seeing it right. Uh-oh. That's definitely not good. Pin 6, huh? Now pin 7 is on, and pin 4 and pin 2 have something in them. And I take that back. Yeah, pin 2's got, and pin 4's got something on it too. Yeah. So let me look at 6 output. Let's see what this was. Oh, duh. That's what it is.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, you back?
I'm going to have, sorry, I'm going to have to leave.
Okay.
So I was on the phone all this time and it took longer than I thought.
No worries.
So, live long and prosper, everyone.
Well, hold on. Let me let you know. Are you there?
Yeah. I'm here.
I don't see you. Oh, I guess I see you at the bottom. But I see at the bottom of mine because you're not in the scene. There you are. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. See you later.
Bye, Muhugs.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go back to the full screen there. And let me go, but let's see. Wait. So I said that 6, right? Let me look at the image again. If I can find it now. Yeah, it's setting up. Or is this pin 6 on the display? No, the pin mode is on the Arduino. All right, let me see if I can look. Let me find that there. Pin 6 on the Arduino is right there. Yeah, that's what we said, right? That it went to output, and then we'll pick up another output there. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to put a blue wire there at pin 6 for our output, and that's right here. So, well, don't see it, but anyway, I put a pin at 6 for output. And I need to pick up a ground for the other output off of ground on the other side. Yeah. So I'll just pick it up from the board. There we go. That'll work, right? see, do I have a long black? No, I don't. It'll have to be one of the wires that I've been making. All right. So let me go back over here, guys. Sorry. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of this wire. Oh, probably enough like that, right? So let's do that. So that both leads basically are the same length, and thus I'm able to get both of them equally as well. I'm going to have to buy me another one of these. I don't like the way it sticks right there like that. See, it's kind of, and I don't know if it's just the way it is, or maybe that right there is keeping it from closing. Yeah, that's all messed up. I'll probably have to get a new pair anyway, or sharpen that down, right? Because I only really use it to cut this stuff, and I've got one of the ones that you compress and ratchets like that. I don't know if I'm explaining it well enough, but all right. So here's our ground. We're picking up our ground here. Oh, any ground will do, right? Make sure it is the ground though. There we go. There's our ground. So our output's going to come out of there. All right. I'm going to hook up the oscilloscope. What was that? That right there, right? Let me get the probe, untangle it here.
Henry's scroll saw works. Says, you can sharpen that with the needle file. I've done it for my dad.
I will have to, because I want to get the last every bit out of it as I can. Serious. All right, so here's our ground. I'm going to hook up ground here. I haven't sent anything to it, and then here's our signal here. I'll just hook it up to the little link right there, and the oscilloscope. Let me take the wire and flip it back now so it doesn't fall down. Got to work with gravity here. All right, so it's more stable, or stabler. Is stabler a word?
Henry's scroll saw works.
Okay.
Says, just use light pressure to sharpen.
Gotcha. Yeah, it'll have to be in the maintenance portion. Yeah, see, it's sitting there closed. No worries. All right, I got to get some power to this thing. Again, any sudden disconnect will result in a circuit breaker blowing and me going offline. There we go. Ta-da! Oh yeah, no. Bend this down to get out of the way. Get this out of the way. All right. Let's see here what we got. There's the menu on and off. Where's the power? Oh, here we go. Now I still haven't sent the code over here, so I don't expect to get any type of signal or anything. But maybe that's what we need to do while this thing's coming up, and it is up. Okay, so how do I know it's up? Well, look at that. See, I'm getting a tracer, right? We take this thing and put it, this probe, not this thing, okay? Excuse me. This thing, it's not wanting to cooperate. So let's run it underneath. Use gravity to our benefit. Because I surely aren't using anything else. All right, here's our ground, and here's our positive. Let's take this back up. Oh, what I was going to do, yes, is go over here and grab it there. Let's see if I ground it out, what happens. Well, that's okay. This is a 1 kilohertz wave right here. And move it down, 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 down. Come on, move down. Doing the wrong one. This is left and right. Oh, how come that doesn't want to come down? That should allow me to pull it down. Interesting. Maybe this. That right there should change the amplitude of this thing. But it keeps, even after I move it, keeps changing. See? Maybe this thing's not good. Oh boy. But we can tell we got 500 millivolts on each of these little squares, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's its way of doing it when you calibrate over there, which means that 4 times 500 millivolts is 2 volts. So that says, what does that say voltage-wise? It doesn't say anything about voltage. It is saying that its frequency is less than 10 hertz, and that shouldn't be right. That should be kilohertz. I wonder if there's something wrong with the probe. Now, interestingly no, it's still working funky. Look at that. Okay, I want to try to open it up some. Open some more. Come on. Open some more. All right. And it's 4 wide. Just can't get to stop. There we go. All right, it's 4 wide to the from the beginning of this to there, so it's right there. There's 1 wave. Actually, it's 1 wave, 2 waves. So from here to here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 at 250 microseconds, which is 0.1, and the inverse of 0.1 is 1,000, or I'm sorry, 0.001 is 1,000. That means 1 kilohertz. So hopefully I'll be able to get a wave out of this that's something like that. Now, assuming I can control it, that felt pretty funky. So I don't know. In any case, that's what I need to finish, or actually put a sketch over to it and see if we can get that wave. So I'm going to hook this up. We're getting a wave, but it's probably just the frequency or the resonance off of the Arduino itself. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, that light's coming on anyway. All right. I thought it was doing it when I was hooking that up, and it's not. All right. So back to the desktop. Well, not that desktop. Let's go to here. Let me look at this. Not going to go through everything, but anyway, let me go to Tools. Make sure this thing is on COM3. It looks like it is. It looks like it's Arduino Uno. If I unplug it, one of those two will go out. It'll give me an error if I try to upload it. So it's saying that. So, and it's saying it's on COM3. So now I can unplug it and it goes away, right? See? Went away. Plug it back in. And it's there. Well, it didn't go away. It's because I was hiding it. But still, if we come up here to Tools and go to Port, COM3 is not there. But when I plug it in, COM3 appears. Should appear. Let me refresh it. Should have appeared. Okay, that's not right. Did that go down? Tools, COM there. There's COM3. Okay. Yeah, those COM ports on the front of that thing, or those USB ports, are kind of, I don't know, flimsy to say the least. All right, so now I can compile and send the code over, and that's what I'll do. It's compiling the sketch right now, and it'll start. Okay, so it says, okay, timer 1, no such file directory. I think I need to get that library. Okay, so where do we get timer 1? Let's see. Let's go up here. Where is timer 1? Oh, wait. I remember seeing the newer ones, I think, had a way to go get the libraries. Let me update this Arduino. I think this is old. I don't think 1819 is the right one. Let's go over to here. I don't know. Did I update it on here? Arduino IDE download. I hear Bella. Software Arduino. Yeah, see, it's 223 or something. Yeah, 232 is the version. I had like 181 or something. Let's just download it. Just download. All right. To do this in my download directory. I always do it in download directory because what I'll do is I'll delete the download directory and then I'll get rid of all the oops, I didn't mean to do that. All the files that I've downloaded that are actually bloatware, right? So anything that's in there can go away, and this is one of them. An installer. Always do that to an installer like this. So I always get the freshest installer that I can get. All right, let's run it. Did I just run it, or did I just click off it? There we go, it's working. Yes, I agree. 232. Anyone that uses the computer spine. And yes. Install it on D, please.
Henry Scroll so works. Says, thanks for the learning experience, Al.
Hey, you mean thanks for letting me learn while you watch? No, seriously, yes, you're very welcome. I I enjoy piddling around and like right now, I've got to find this library. I think there's an installer on the side that allows you to go find libraries and such, and that's why I'm reinstalling the IDE. But you're very welcome. Glad you're here, and
Henry Scroll saw works.
Your knowledge always counts too. I guarantee you.
Oh, LOL.
I didn't realize the download was this long, but it is. It certainly is, huh? And it is taking forever, isn't it? Okay, so let's put this to the side for a second. Let it download or install, right? Let me look at. Let me just do it this way. Let me look at this. Yeah. Let's do that. And what am I going to do? Well, I'm not certain because I think it'll take too long to do it. Maybe not. Let me open something here. And I believe it was in the Arduino. I just want to see how long it takes. I'm going to slice it in Cura. And then I'll go over and slice it in the other one. And that's the Arduino bench tester. This is the folder. Here's what it looks like when it's completed. Now, I've already made one of these, and Paul made a lid for it. But I'm going to try to do something like this with this, at least for right now, to hold it together. But the display hopefully will go in there. But anyway, that's the. Oops, I didn't need to bring that in. Yeah, let me go grab it again.
Henry Scroll saw works. Says, I wish I could afford a laser engraver to engrave my work.
Tell you what, there's different lasers, and that's something that I've kind of learned, as I gone. And I think I did the right choice for what I want. If you want to engrave, if you want to cut, or the two for that matter. Let's see, bench tester files. It's this one here, and the other one was Paul's lid. That takes a long time, but let's see how long it takes to slice, and that's at low quality. 3 hours and 36 minutes.
Yes. Mainly my pens.
Yeah. They've got the vise, I guess, or the jaws, the what's it called? that takes and rolls it. The rotary that has that would work out well. I haven't done anything like that. I do know that the CO2 does a really nice job of burning it. I don't know what a diode laser. Notice I'm kind of, and you may have looked into them. I mean, I don't know, but and then there's the
Henry Scroll saw works. Says, a little rotary.
Yeah, a little rotary. Exactly. Yes, you can do that. What's the other one? The fiber lasers, but they're more for engraving metal. So it depends what you want to do, right? I don't know if the fiber ones would cut wood or do cut wood, I don't know. Brian would know. He's got a fiber. Let's see. Did this download? Let's take a peek.
Henry's scroll saw works. Says wood.
Yeah. Well, I know that I cut wood, all day long with the CO2, and I engrave too. So that might be the path you wanna go anyway. I know what I want to say also. I have a 60-watt CO2, and I have to engrave. I have to scan back and forth. Okay. I have to make it go really fast, and drop the percentage of the wattage, the total wattage. So I can engrave real light, and then dig into it too, and then cut all the way through quarter wood. So, or quarter inch of wood. So that's my experience. I think Dave Gatton's got 120, and Russ has got another 120 or something like that too. But I don't know how thick they can cut through theirs. But I would imagine because it's more power, they'd be able to cut through deeper wood. So
says, I'm just looking right now.
Well, yeah. But look at the types, that you need is what I was kind of getting at. The brands, you'll find that there's a bunch of them. The same cabinet basically and stuff. I've heard people get smaller desktop units and stuff too. Some have been successful, some haven't. I'm really happy with the Ohmtech that I got.
Scroll saw works. Says,
You bet, man. You bet.
Okay, thanks, Al.
Enjoy. So what I'm going to do at this point is go back to my IDE, see if it's finished installing. But I got to switch this over from the scene that I'm at, because I'm just looking at a nothing, right? But I do need to be in main display. Let's see what happened. There we go. Finish. Fini. Oui. All right. See, on the newer version, there's this stuff over here. Let me allow access. Punch them holes through the firewall. Oh, updates are available for some of your libraries. Yeah. Install all for some of my boards. Yeah. We'll wait for that. We'll let this do that. Let's update it all, man. In fact, let me move this over to about right here. All right, let's install all of the board updates also. I bet there's nothing on the board that I've got plugged in anyway, but oh, yes, do it to it. But you can see how it's kind of having its way here with my system. Yes. At administrative level. All right, cool. That's all installed. All right. Let's see, where are the sketches? I wonder if I bring in. Why would it not act the same way, right? Let me bring a new sketch in. Let's see, open. Let's go over to where it was, which is an Arduino personal. Arduino. Bench tester. Yes. Yeah. No, not there. Nope, not there. Wait a second. What was it? Should have been there, right? should have been. Where did I put it? That's interesting. There we go. It's in square wave generator. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and close this one out and try to upload this thing. See if it errors now. If not, I'll have to actually get the... Oh, wait. Let me do this. Let's just verify the code. Okay, missing fully qualified board name. Oh, really? Oh, then hold on. Let me go up to Tools. Go to Board, Arduino AVR boards, Arduino Uno. Yeah, because it did all the updates and stuff. Port COM3. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and just compile it, see what it does. All right, so yeah, and that include, I don't have timer 1. Let me see if I can figure out how to get it. So over here, no, those are my files. Let's see, these are libraries, library manager. I think this is where I need to be in library manager. Let's see if that's continuous stepper. Really? I guess it's got timer 1 in it, huh? Yeah, there's timer 1. Okay. Use hardware timer 1 for finer pulse width modulated control and or running a periodic interrupt function. That's our dude right there. All right. Successfully installed the library. So the next one's going to be this one. Let's go ahead and try to run it anyway and see what it does. Oh, actually, I sent it to the Arduino. Not good. It's compiling. I think it'll crash because I don't think I have liquidcrystal.h installed, which we'll have to go find in the same way we just did timer 1. Uploading, done compiling, uploading, done uploading. Well, I'll be. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So where are we at there? All right. I didn't have to do anything with that library.
It's not Crusher.
I guess I must have it, right?
Hello, Larry.
I think Larry just left, Greg.
It's not Crusher.
Oh, unless he's there.
Says, hi, JJ.
I bet everybody's gone or lurking. So here's the results, guys. There we are. We've got time is that 1 point? Can't really see it.
How it works. Says, I'm still here.
All right. Trying to get this thing to. Huh. Well, in any case, it's saying the frequency.
JJ says, hi, Greg.
Hello, Jim. My mistake. So it's saying the time is. It says 1,000 microseconds. Like I said, that's 0.001 seconds, and the inverse of that is 1,000, which the frequency is 1,000. The duty wave or the duty cycle is 50%. So in between the waves, it's going to be 50. Now, I'm assuming that's what's coming out of here, right? Well, I guess either this thing turned itself off or it went to sleep, but I should have a signal coming out of this.
Henry Scroll saw works. Says, hey, Mr. Greg.
And I don't have anything really. 250 microseconds. Let's see where we at. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Want to go bigger? Ooh, maybe. Five milliseconds. Mm-hmm. 500 milliseconds. I mean, 50 milliseconds. If I go further, that's as small as I can go with it. 25 milliseconds, 10 milliseconds, 5 milliseconds, 50 milliseconds, 2.5 milliseconds. It is seeing frequency right there, but it's not the frequency that I expected. And it might just be noise that it's picking up. See? Nothing's hooked up. Yeah, it's just noise anyway. So either there isn't anything coming out of it, or this oscilloscope's messed up. I don't know. I can do this. Put it over on this other channel. Surely both channels aren't screwed up, right? So let's move it over to channel 2. Turn channel 1 off. Oh, thought it turned off. There we go. I don't have any signal at all, even though it says there is one. I wonder if this one's messed up too. And the reason I say that is because this was sitting on a shelf, hadn't been used, but we could. Okay, that says 1K probe. I went ahead and moved it to 1K probe. Okay, let's see. Can I dial anything in? Oh, not this one. Voltage division at limit. Nada. There's horizontal. Well, so either this isn't working or that's not rating it. And I still don't have anything that I can check it with that I can think of. If you guys have an idea, I'm willing to listen. So look, guys, if I press this, the actual frequency goes up. Okay, the time goes down, or the frequency goes down and the time goes up. The duty cycle is over here. So the program, let me go back to desktop big. The program itself on the Arduino is working right. Okay, see the duty cycle, and there's, what am I changing there? Let me see. What's this one? This is ones. This is by 1, 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6. So one is one way and the other one's the other way. And then this is duty cycle.
Al, do you follow Matthias Wandel channel or Big Clyde Live?
Yes, Matthias Waddell is really interesting. I really have enjoyed watching his stuff, and lately he has been getting into the Arduino scene. I'm pretty certain, hasn't he? I think I saw him doing something to that effect. But my point here is that the display is wired right? The Arduino's working. I just don't know why I'm not getting a signal out. It says it's a 1,003 hertz signal. No, I'm sorry, a 997 hertz signal. So, but anyway, got any ideas? I'm thinking. I mean, I've got other oscilloscopes out there. They're monsters, though. Monsters and dinosaurs. Guess I could after the stream check this on those, because not everything. And see, that's the thing. I haven't been able to get a good reading off of anything on anything that I've been able to get. I mean, I don't think all those oscilloscopes out there are bad on every single channel. On every single channel, I know one that I have. One channel is and one channel isn't. So. But anyway, I'm just thinking what else I could do as far as to check the frequency.
Says Matthias was on the BlackBerry development team.
Was he really? Yeah, I had a BlackBerry when I worked with IBM. That's the way we took our calls and completed them and stuff. You know, I enjoyed going from place to place, fixing hard drives and drive arrays and servers and, you know, computers and, you know, whatever. I didn't enjoy the traveling or the driving, even though I'd listen to audiobooks and now podcasts really is probably what I'd end up doing. But back then, I don't think the cellular was as strong in different areas, and I was going 90, 100 miles away anyway. So, but yeah, didn't
Not Rusher.
You know,
says a very interesting person.
Yeah, he is. He is. I bought some plans for a pantograph from him a long time ago, and that was years ago. That was like, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 years ago. Never did build it, and I always really enjoyed looking at his his bandsaw and stuff. It was made out of wood. You know, it just everything he had was, you know, crafted by him. You know, it's really caught my attention. All right, so at this point, I don't know which way to go with this.
And he is a Canuck.
A Canuck, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't see borders, man. You know, I mean, seriously.
Henry Scroll saw works.
I'm
says wonderful builder.
Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting. Just thinking. I guess, like I said, what I'll do is I'll go out to the shop later and I mean, seriously, I've got like 10 oscilloscopes out there, but they're old. They're just, you know, ones that I've picked up, and ones that have been given to me. But I'm certain there's some of the ones that have been given to me that have to be good. I just haven't been able to confirm it with a known good, you know, like, okay, little frequency generator like this or whatever. But and I probably haven't, probably because they are bad. This one shouldn't be, though. This one should be good.
Stock Rusher says we Canucks have to blow our own horns when we can. LOL.
Of course. And by the way, I made a mistake. I plugged this into the external, and I just realized that it needed to be on the second channel. Okay. Now, let me see if I can get anything. We might have actually. How did I get this thing to? Here we go. Going the other way? I don't know if I like this. Voltage division, volts per division at 2 millivolts. Really? It's at 2 millivolts? It means like that's a 4 millivolt signal. Yeah, see this is why I'm thinking that this isn't right. It's 10 hertz. No. It almost feels like it's just not. All right, like it's not wanting to sync up or something. Let me disconnect that for a second and see what happens. Because see, if I disconnect it and I'm still having the same signal, it's not reading anything coming off of there. It's just reading line noise or ambient noise or whatever. I'm wondering if it's actually
Henry Scroll saw works.
If it's actually the Arduino.
I won't hold that against you, Mr. Greg. Most of the Koenigs I've met been good people.
And see, it's not. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. Yep. Totally. Yeah, see guys, it's not even hooked up, and it's giving weird readings, which I don't know, maybe could be this logic probe too. Let me go get another logic probe. Let's try another thing. Be right back. Notice how it did go away though once I did pull it off. Be right back. Yeah, must be all that weather that's happening. All right. Let's plug this back in. At least it's not that big old wild thing that it was doing. That's plus, right? Oh, I didn't get the clip. Well, that's okay. All right, let me go ahead and connect that there. And there. We'll do that. Let's see, do we get anything? Actually, I do see 46 kilohertz.
It's not
Is
rush.
what I see.
Says. You haven't met me in person.
Oh boy. Maybe I should have brought that other piece. Well, anyway. All right. Let's just hold it there. Well, of course, there's nothing. There's nothing coming out of here.
You might change your mind.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Power it up. Now the program's in there, so it should still be there. So it should all kind of, and see it reset back to 1,000. I don't know if you can see that. You can't really, but anyway, it reset back to 1,000 right there. There. So that it did do. Okay. All right. Wonder if we touch this. Any change on the oscilloscope? No, none. Yeah. It says it's less than 10 hertz, though. That's amplitude, so there's no reason why I should be cranking that back and forth. Well, yeah, to get it to come into view up and down, right? Yeah. This is still not doing what it's supposed to. Just curious if I put the ground over on the other side. Shouldn't matter, but let's see. Nope, still nothing. Okay, I'm gonna, I don't know. There's something. Is there something there? Is there something there? Still says it's less than 10 hertz. Because the actual, this way says it's 10 microseconds. If I change that, it comes together. Now, I wonder if that whole thing is the wave pattern. But still, let's see if I get this down. Yes. Oh, this one.
Henry Scroll saw works. Says. I doubt it were Greg, I say same thing about myself.
There is a signal there. Yeah, it goes away when so there is something coming out of it right there. But it's not stable, I guess is the word. And this is on 1x, yeah. Well, guys, what can I say? I wonder if a logic probe would go off. All right, if it goes high and low, this thing here will tell us. So at least we'll be able to know if it's oscillating. I think, because 1,000 times a second is a lot, right? Or fast. So let me just hook up here and then over here.
Henry's scroll saw works. Says, back to the electronic board.
But you know, it looks like it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. I didn't see that right. See, I started to get a signal. I got a real big signal here. Okay, so I'm going to try to make it smaller. Again, wrong channel. Okay. The fact that it's going up and down like that is just, the signal leaves too when I disconnect it, so that's a good thing. Nah.
Henry's scroll saw works. Says, almost looks like an EKG machine, LOL.
Well, it's basically, the same. When it sees a pulse, it goes up voltage-wise, and depending on how fast, you're going to see more pulses. And what's happening is gravity is working against me here. Gravity is pulling all this stuff down, so my connections keep getting broken. So now, I have something that's going on. I just need to figure out what it is. I thought I would hear this thing beep with signals coming out of there, but I don't. So, but then when I took and I hooked up the oscilloscope, I had my ground over here, and then I had this right there. See, I'm not getting it now, but I used this, and still there's nothing there. See, there's a signal. What am I grounding? I see the display going away, and I'm not certain why. See, like that. Huh. The backlighting is going off and on. Interesting. See, the backlighting is going off and on. It's a little fluorescent bulb, basically, or kind of something like that. Well, I don't know. I don't know now. We got a signal. Why do we got a signal now? Yeah, there is something there. Because I'm just using this alligator clip as a clip, guys. So there is a signal there. Yeah. I should have gotten a little clip from the other one. Let me get the other little clip. I'll be right back. So I'm thinking about why our LCD is blinking on and off. Well, not enough power. Maybe the program's doing it. It seems to be cycling with what the program's doing. So maybe the program's doing it. Also, too, I'm plugged into USB port. There may not be enough power to drive the whole thing. I might have to actually power it from the power adapter. So several things, right, that it could be. I wonder if this will work. Nope. Why would I think it was going to work? Of course not. Yeah, this one's totally different. I probably should have tried to find another probe. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Put these three things together. Oh, I got 3 notifications. Oh no. Bots are down. Bots are down. I wonder what keeps happening with the bots. Okay, this here is holding everything together. This is grounded. I have no signal. I do have signal. The question is what is it? The amplitude's not much. I think I'm seeing about 0.75 volts, maybe 1 millivolt. Yeah, because each one of these are 2 millivolts up and down, so that's tiny. But what I'm interested in is the side to side. Which, if I freeze it,
Henry's scroll saw works. Says,
1.
Don't bring the aliens from outer space.
Right? So it's basically one wave is basically, and it's not even a complete sine wave. That's not right. Either it's not putting it out right, or it's not right. Maybe the next thing to do would be to plug in an adapter. That would make it happen. Because what concerns me is that flashing LCD. Although I do have some type of waveform, it still says it's less than 10 hertz. And from what I'm seeing, if I'm at point or 10 microseconds, which is 0.00 or 0.00001 seconds, that's like if 0.001 was 1,000, what, a million, a billion? But still, the point is the frequency's not the right frequency. It shouldn't. And I don't know why. Maybe again, that. All right, well, guys, and there's you, Greg, and Larry. Guys, thanks for being here. Jim, also to you too. I want to head on out, shut this down, go sit with the Nana over there, and get me some more water, maybe some Kool-Aid. I'll grab some cherry Kool-Aid. Robin, thank you for being here too. Moo Hugs. Dave Gatton, Paul's Messy Workshop. Billy Burt. And that's as far back as I can see.
Henry Scroll Saw Works.
Yeah, I think that's about as far as I can go, guys.
Thanks all for learning experience.
Hey, it was fun. It was fun.
Says. By all and Al.
And you guys have a great evening.
Henry Scroll Saw Works. Says. Al.
Did I just hear over and out?
Henry Scroll Saw Works.
Bye, everyone.
Says. Bye, everyone.
Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how to shut this thing down, guys.
Henry Scroll Saw Works. Says. Yes.
Yep, there we go. Is that it? I've got so many windows open over here, it's pathetic. Really, guys, you should see it. There we go, that's that. There we go. No, I'm still here. I'm still trying to find the shutdown to StreamYards. It's crazy. Totally crazy, man. There's history. History can go away. There's GitHub. This guy's doing something. Rise, Arduino frequency. No, I still can't find this to shut it down. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. There we go. There's StreamYards. Okay, guys. So anyway, thank you very much for everyone being here. A big live long and prosper to everyone, and a big thumbs up. You guys have a great weekend. I plan on being back next week. Not sure what I'll be doing then, because that's the way I just roll. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.